Sketching outside is really fun, but the thought of doing it for the first time can be really terrifying. I know that when I started out with my watercolours and sketching, the thought of doing it outside was pretty terrifying. I liked the idea of it, but when it actually came down to taking my things outside and sketching in public, I was really scared. And I know that quite a lot of people feel the same because I recently did a poll on my Instagram and I asked my followers, have you ever wanted to sketch outside? And 93% of them said yes, they have wanted to sketch outside. But then I asked them, do you sketch outside? And only 37% of them said they actually currently do sketch outside. So before we get into those barriers and solving some of those problems, I want to explain why I love sketching outside so much and why I think it's worth pushing through these barriers that we all have. The first one obviously is improving your art. I think everyone knows that drawing from life will drastically improve your art, and I can definitely say for sure that that is true. Drawing from photos is just not the same as drawing from real life. The other thing is exploring new surroundings. If you're on holiday or moving to a new place or just in a new area of your city or your town, then sketching is a really great way to observe things in a deeper way and notice things that you wouldn't have noticed before. If you draw something, you will remember it so much better than if you had just looked at it or taken a photo of it. Personally, I have a really bad memory, so that for me is quite a good way to remember where I've been, what I've seen and what I've done. Mindfulness is also a great reason to do sketching outside, especially if you do it first thing in the morning. Take your sketchbook outside and just paint or draw or sketch what you can see, and it's just a really great way to relax and focus on what's in front of you rather than all the things and thoughts going on in your head. And another reason why I like sketching outside is meeting new people. If you have an urban sketchers group in your area, then it can be a really great way to meet some fellow artists and people who just love sketching outside. So when I asked people what their biggest barrier was for sketching outside, the biggest one was the weather. Now, this is a bit of a tricky one, and also I feel like I can't really talk because I live in Sydney and the weather is pretty good here most of the time. However, it does get very hot. First of all, sketching in public or sketching outside doesn't have to mean actually going outside. You could go to a cafe, a shopping centre, even a library. It can be in public, but it doesn't necessarily have to be outdoors. So if the weather's really bad, try that. Or just wait for a day where the weather isn't that bad. There's not really much you can do about the weather, so yeah, I guess just wait until it's a nice day. The second most popular response, and this was the one that really got to me when I first started, was around people or judgment or feeling judged. So in order to overcome that, I've done a few things. First of all, I started just by sketching with a tiny sketchbook. And I just had something like this. This is the Moleskine Pocket Sketchbook A5. If you're just sat on a bench sketching like this, first of all, the book is too small for them to even really see what you're doing. And I think most people will just think that you're writing in a notebook. Another tip is to go to a big field or a big park if you have one near where you live, and just sit somewhere where there's less people walking by. Then there's really no one to judge what you're doing because no one is even going to be walking past. If you don't want people coming up to you and talking to you, then put some big headphones on or earphones. You'll find that most people will just ignore you, keep on walking, they won't even really care what you're doing. Next thing that might be stopping you is feeling like you're not good enough and feeling like only artists can paint and sketch outside. When I'm sketching in the city, quite a few people do come up to me and talk to me, and the biggest thing that they say after saying, "Oh, I really would love to do that," and I say, "Oh, well, why don't you come along and join the Urban Sketchers group?" And they say, "Oh, but I'm not an artist. Oh, but I can't do it." But actually, anyone can do it. There's no reason why you can't do it. Even if you're just starting, you need to start somewhere, and you're only going to improve from doing it. So it's really just breaking down that fear. Again, this is something that you can only learn from doing it, but it's just realizing that no one cares and no one is going to be judging you or your art. People are generally just focused on what they're doing, on their life and their day, and they really don't care. Another big barrier, and it is something that I've only recently been figuring out, is carrying your materials. I have made a few different videos on how I've been doing this, so click somewhere here to see those, and I'll link a few below as well. My biggest tip on this is to get a dedicated bag or pencil case that you just use for sketching outside. So you just have materials that you take outside, whether that's a pencil case or a whole bag that is just for that. And then you won't feel like it's such a chore to pack everything up every time you want to go outside and sketch. Also, you really don't need a lot to sketch outside. You're generally not going to be doing really massive things. You just want to take a very small sketchbook, maybe a pocket sketchbook, an A5 sketchbook, at the most an A4, and then just one pencil, one pen, one brush, and a very tiny palette if you want to do watercolour. I guess the trick is realising you don't have to take your entire art supply collection out with you. I know personally I always end up taking about 3 sketchbooks but only ever using one, so just stick to one. Another barrier is comfort / pain / allergies. A lot of people said that they had allergies or pain, or they just don't feel comfortable when they're sketching outside, and I definitely understand this one. I have quite a few back issues. Some things that have helped me are sketching standing up, so I've been using a tripod and sketching standing up, and that personally for me has been helping with my back pain. Some things that some other people do are to bring portable chairs, and there are some really great portable chairs around. You just need to do your research and find one that's light and portable but also comfortable for you to sit in for a while. If you do have issues with sketching for a long time, just make it quick. Just do a quick small sketch. It only has to take 5 or 10 minutes. It really doesn't need to take a long time. And that's also really good for just generally improving your art. Learning to sketch quickly has been something that's been really good for me. I find that whenever I do a quick sketch, it is usually better, and I usually like it more than the ones that take me an hour or 2 hours. Those are usually the ones that become overworked. So those are the main ones. Then a few others I wanted to mention. Obviously, COVID is still affecting quite a lot of people, but generally most countries are out of harsh lockdown and you can still go for a walk outside. So maybe doing a 5 or 10 minute sketch might not be a problem. Obviously, just check the guidance in your area, and it just depends on what's going on in your country. So I don't want to be responsible for anyone breaking any rules. Another thing people said was they had nowhere to go, and for that I would say go and look at James Gurney's videos. He sketches places that you would not think are art worthy. He sketches the outside of supermarkets, like literally a supermarket door. He's just sketched houses in his street. He just sketches anything that he sees. He's not really looking for the most beautiful scene. He's just looking for an interesting composition and interesting values and things like that. So if you're struggling for inspiration, go check out James Gurney. He is amazing. I'm quite interested to know what your biggest barriers are. Let me know in the comments, and also why you like to sketch outside and why it's fun for you. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.